And good morning everyone, magandang umaga po. Welcome to the Daily Grind. It's a very beautiful Tuesday po. And today we're gonna be talking about ano tawag dito? Trading triangle patterns. So this video is recorded live, so if ever you went here for the replay, please move forward to around 10 minutes because we are gonna be starting the discussion by 8:40 in the morning. That's 10 minutes onwards from this point of the video. Alright, so, market updates lang tayo muna. PSCI, yesterday, let's check out PSEI. And PSEI is at, what do you call this? PSEI, teka lang ha, kasi naset yung ano ko eh. PSEI did go green, but we are still looking at the downtrend right here. I hope you can see my charts. Yan. So, we are still looking at the downtrend right here kay PSEI. So, medyo mahirap pa rin si PSEI. Though we have a possible triangle pattern, which is what we're gonna be talking about today. Tingnan natin paano natin i-trade itong ganito na market. And I'm gonna show you the market psychology during this moment so that you'll understand what the market is doing and you'll know how to deal with it in the future, right? So this is PSEI ISM yesterday after the disclosure did a good move and it went up by around 5%. Yes, 5%. Let me just make sure. 5.26% po inangat ni ISM yesterday. So that's good. All right, that's a very beautiful sign. We have volume spikes at these levels of prices already. So that's very good. Right, ang ganda ng position na yan for ISM. Ano pa ba? International market, wala namang gaanong action for international market because tawag nito, close naman ang international market. But commodities wise, if you can see, si gold nagrally pataas. We did say sideways trade tayo for gold, and if you entered the sideways trend of gold, there it is. Let's get a screenshot of this portion of the chart. So we did mention this here. We have a sideways pattern already. So range trade tayo, enter here and then sell here. We are now reaching the sell levels, and if you look at the 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart, sakto-sakto, there's a triangle that formed earlier, which is this one right here. Alright, so this is the triangle right here. And then once it did the breakout, rally, boom, pataas. And I'm gonna show you how to trade that using this triangle pattern. Okay? Maraming pang instances na nangyari ito in the past. Also, this happened. We have another triangle right here at this point. If makikita nyo po, I hope you can see there. I'm gonna zoom in later when we discuss about the triangle pattern in a bit. Before we go to the discussion, and so gold is starting to hit the resistance. Hopefully mag breakout. Experts are expecting for it to do a breakout and reach 2,000 in the next coming days. Hopefully it does para okay naman yung trading niyo kay gold, diba? If you're trading gold already. If not yet, please join the webinars that I have with Miss RB Necesito and RF Gavillanes this coming March 7. Libre lang po yung webinar na yan, so you'll know how to deal with gold. Andyan po sa video description yung registration link. Please register. Wala pong bayad yan. Ang bayad nyo lang po niyan is, in exchange, is create an account using my link. And andyan din po sa video description yung link ko for affiliate if you wanna create an account in eToro. And it's for free. Libre lang po gumawa ng account. It's up to you if you want to fund it in the future. Just create an account, and then in the future, should you want to consider funding it, you can. If ayaw nyo po, then okay rin lang, right? Just create an account. Yun lang ang kabayaran sa webinars, right? Right, I'm gonna go to the comments. Right, if you have any requests for charting, if you have any comments, meron kayong gustong pag-usapan natin in the future, post it in the comments. I always consider what you think, what you wanna discuss on the daily grind, so that we can cover it. So today, request nyo rin ito on triangle pattern, so we're gonna be talking about it. So this is a trading guide for you guys. Right, Sir, good morning. Chart request po sana. Fruit PLC ISM. Alright, I'll write these down. Okay, let me just, may sponsor tayo ngayon eh. Hinahanap ko lang. Right, so, I'll just move it here. Yan. Labas ko muna si 2Trade Asia ngayon. Right. Sorry about that. For the delay. I'll write these down, yung mga request ninyo ha. Alright, so this is from Hops. Alright, Fruit, PLC, and ISM. Marims, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. Morning then. John Orven Ortiz, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pa-check naman po, Suncor Energy and WCF. Alright, let's check these out in a bit after our topic. Again, our topic will start at 8:40. That's 3 minutes from now. So I'll read as many comments as I can. Frederick Las Poñas, hi. Noel Taranco, Coach, good morning. Pa-check po si ICT kung pwede ng morning pasukin si ICT. Tingnan natin in a bit. Right. Asan na yun? Asan yung ano ko? Listahan ko. Dami ko sa listahan eh. Right. Si ICT. Linilista ko kasi yung mga rini-request ninyo para hindi ko makalimutan. Right. Frederick, Fruit and ISM. Alright. So, same request with Hops. Kicks 9. Kailan ulit kayo start trading sa eToro, sir? And Mac, please. I am... Iba kasi yung strategy ngayon eh. Alright. Trying to adapt my strategy. I was studying other copy traders and this is their strategy. If ever mag-positive na sila for this month, they have to minimize their trading to protect the gains, right? So I have to protect the gains for my gains for February, right? So if you wanna check yung gains natin for February, it's already up 1.12% right there. So I'm trying to do that, and then I'm gonna be starting to look for positions at the end of the week of February, and then papasukin ko po for March, right? So that we can gain again for March. Our goal will be at least 1% every month, 1 to 2% every month, and then that should be good. Kasi I noticed kasi if ever I go too aggressive, bumababa yung gains ko. At a certain point of the month, nag-gain ako. Tapos nawawala, 'di ba? Because it's too aggressive, so I have to protect the gains, kaya nagbenta ako. So by the start of March again, I'll be starting trading again, right? Iba ang strategy ko ngayon because I'm letting people copy me. But if you want to be a trader, just a plain trader, you can go aggressive all you want, alright? So yan po. Good morning, Benwa, morning, Daily Grinders, good to be back in the comment section. Good morning, Benwa. And si Mac pala, request ni ano kanina. Alright, request ni Kicks, Mac. Alright, Mac. Richard Aran says, sir, what is the candlestick pattern you always waiting for? Anong candlestick patterns I'm always waiting for? Right, so ang ginagamit ko is with Bollinger Band. I don't use candlestick patterns that much, though it's a good signal. Pang dagdag na rin if ever my patterns happen and then there's these candlesticks. Sige, we'll talk about that on a different note. We'll discuss candle patterns overall, right? So para hindi lang isa. Okay, it's 8:40, so let's start the discussion. Ambrosio Fantorum, good morning po, Coach. MBT Tags po. Thanks, right? I'll write these down. Right, today we're gonna be talking about triangle patterns. There are 3 main types of triangle patterns that I want to discuss to you and when I want to share to you. Let me just write these down. Right, so please prepare your screenshots. Research triangle. Right. So, yan po. So these are the 3 common triangle patterns, right? Ito yung pinaka-gusto ko mga triangle patterns. I mean, ito lang naman sa usually nakikita natin. There are small triangles, but I don't consider them as different anymore. These are the most common ones. Symmetrical triangle, meaning symmetrical yung tops niya and yung bottoms niya. Yung tops niya pababa, yung bottoms niya paakyat naman, right? Symmetrical triangle. And if it does a breakout, you trade it at the breakout, right? Pag nag-breakdown naman siya, pwede rin bearish ninyo i-trade. Right? There's the ascending triangle where the resistances, the top side of the triangle is going sideways. Pero yung bottom side, which is the buying side, paakyat naman. Right? So this is oftenly called as a bullish pattern. I'll explain to you why in a bit. And there's the descending triangle where kabaliktaran naman na ascending triangle. It's the buying, the resistance is going down and the buying is going sideways. The support is going sideways, right? And then if it does break down, the support breaks down, you can short sell that. Okay? So this is often called a bearish pattern. I'll explain to you in a bit. Pa-explain ko po sa inyo yung market psychology nito. Okay? And how to trade it afterwards. So market psychology, let's start with the symmetrical triangle right here. So symmetrical triangle, we cannot say if it's a bullish triangle or if it's a bearish triangle. It's basically a neutral triangle, right? So neutral triangle because tingnan niyo po yung selling. The resistances, that means the selling, people start to sell there. And pababa siya, meaning the prices of the selling is going down. That's usually a bearish signal. Kung pababa yung pagbenta ng mga tao, meaning mas gustong magbenta ng mga tao, that's a bearish signal. But it's a mix of both because look at the buying also. Kasi usually pag buying on a certain support, say for example 2 pesos yung support, doon bumibili ang mga tao, 'di ba? So ideas lang, doon constantly at 2 pesos bumibili ang mga tao. In this case right here, may bumili dito, the next buying starts at a very higher at a higher price. The next buying starts at a higher price. So it's also bullish at the same time. So it's a mix of both signals. So it's neutral. Okay? So that's a symmetrical triangle. So the psychology is undecided. We don't know if it's really bullish or we don't know if it's really bearish at this point when the triangle is happening. So how do you trade this? Look for this pattern and wait for the breakout. Gagawin nyo lang po ito kung bullish ang stock. Right? Kung bullish ang what do you call this? If bullish ang stock overall, then you go for bullish breakout. If this happens and the stock is overall bearish, then look for a bearish signal right here. So kahit na mag-breakout yan, kung bearish siya, huwag niyo po i-trade as much as possible because usually mas maliit lang yung rally test nagda-down run kaagad. But if it's a bearish market and dito nag-breakout sa baba, then trade it kasi mas malaki ang chances of winning because you're trading on a bearish market. So never go against the trend on these kinds of patterns. Example of this one, siguro nangyari to kay not ISM. This happened to tugs, right? One of my favorite examples kasi dati nung bullish pa ang market, right? So market, PSCI, we only have one side of trading. So you have to trade the bullish side only, right? So bullish side trades lang tayo. So, let's go to the one-day chart, right? So we have one right here. So this is a bullish pattern right here. I wanna zoom in. Tanggalin ko lang si RSI. Lang ha. Ayaw mawala ni RSI. Close ko na lang muna si RSI. So yes, RSI is down. So here is an example of a symmetrical triangle on a bullish market. Si tugs noon was very bullish and this happened to tugs. What is wrong with my charting? Ayaw mawala. Right, so teka lang ha. Ayaw mawala eh. I wanna delete it. There you go. So here is a bullish pattern, right? If you see tugs, this is very bullish during this moment, and then this symmetrical triangle happened, right? When it did the breakout, there it is. So you go for the upside. So ang nangyari dito is we have selling here, we have selling that is going down, but at the same time the buying is also bullish. So it's a mix of both signals. But since the overall trend is on an uptrend, it's gonna be heavy on the upside. So pag nag-breakout yan, this is your entry point, right? In the international market, you can short sell, di ba? Pwede nyo po i-short sell. Pero pag nangyari ito na bullish ang stock, tapos nag-fail siya dito, right? Do not short sell it because you're going against the trend. The overall trend is an uptrend. Okay? So if the overall trend is an uptrend, as nag-break siya ng pababa, though it says that it's gonna go down, it's gonna be very hard because the overall trend is an uptrend. Yet, mas malaking chances na umakyat siya kaagad. So, baka makapasok kayo dito tapos para lang biglang umakyat ulit kasi uptrend nga siya. Right? So, never go against the trend. Only look for the breakout on the upside because the overall trend is bullish. So, here is the breakout. That is your entry point and you should have won this one right here. So that's a symmetrical triangle. That's how you trade a symmetrical triangle. So before we get to the next one, I'm gonna go to the comments. Good morning, Francis Waylan. Arfe, good morning. All right, Arfe is our co-speaker this Sunday, March 7. That's a Saturday, yung sa webinar natin. So hopefully naka-follow na kayo ka Arfe. Arfe is sharing very important, very useful, very useful updates sa gold, So if you want to follow him, please search for this RFA e-trading, pasensya na, isang daliri lang ginagamit ko. RFA e-trading hub. Search for this on YouTube and then like his page. Andyan po his updates sa gold. These are his ito yung mga sources niya, which is you will know on the webinar. Mas in-depth doon, but you can see his points also here. And dito ko po tinitignan yung mga dito ko po tinitignan yung updates kay gold also from Arf's page. So this is very useful. Dito ko nasasabi to push to 1,600 for short term. Pwede umabot ng 2,000. Dito ko po nababasa sa kanya from the experts of gold. Right? So very useful page for you guys. Please follow Arf's page. He's our co-presenter for March 7. And if you don't know who Arf is the winner of the eToro Trading Cup. Sa ano yun sa Instagram yun eToro's trading competition for Asia. And kaibahan po dito is you trade real money. Right? Totoong pera po ang tinitrade dito. And eToro will determine sino ang mananalo. And to win, you have to be the best trader for Asia for that month. Right? And Arfe trading gold, if you see his performance last December, that's 457%. Right? 457%. If meron kayong 100,000, naging 500,000 yon. Okay? Plus, added, Arf's capital was around 80,000 pesos. 80,000 pesos, thus, nag 457%. So, how much is that? That's a lot, right? Plus, nanalo siya ng 250,000 for this competition. So, Arf's money during this time was around, let's say, 500,000 to be safe, diba? Kasi nanalo pa siya ng 250,000. Let's say Arf has 500K during this time. If you want to check Arf's performance, last January, right, so Lanipay, right, January, look at that, 293% for January. Almost 300%, meaning nag-times 3 yung pera mo. If Arfe at the end of December had 500K, his money became 1.5 million. Right? So Arfe is I'm very proud to say Arfe is a student of mine. He made his first million in trading in just 2 months last January. So, he's gonna share his inputs. Ang tinitrade niya po is gold. He's not really into day trading, but he is more of a fundamentalist and holds gold if ever there are catalysts for it to go up. And that helps in day trading also, because if ever the catalyst is bullish, then you can look for bullish signals at trading, and then you can apply that. So, the webinar this March 7 is gonna be very, very useful for you guys. Please register. Andyan po sa video description registration link. All you need to do is create an eToro account using the instructions, and then andyan na po, right? And that's for free. And you can access also the webinar last year, November, with Miss RB Necesito. RB is a day trader naman of gold and oil, so that you can apply the knowledges that you will learn from this webinar and the past webinars together, and that should make your trading level up. Mag-day trading po tayo. Day trading is a very lucrative business for you guys. So, gusto nyo pong hindi na kayo magtrabaho sa office, mag-trading na lang kayo. And these are very good webinars for you. So, please do register at kailangan po mag-register. Okay. So, RFA, good morning. Ayan. Sir Lloyd, busy ka. Bibigay ko sana assignment sa'yo. Meron akong nakitang setup na pwede sa ating lahat. Try 1, 2, 3 trading setup sa YouTube. Alright. So, I'll write these down. Thank you for this. Right, guys, if you have anything, if you have any comments, if you wanna we can check something out with you guys, right? Write it in the comments. All right. So write this down. Tignan ko yan mamaya. Okay. So let's continue. Right. So yung pangalawang pattern is the ascending triangle pattern. So here, so let's share this. All right. So taka lang Sakto ba? Na-share ko ba yung screen ko kanina? Right, anyways, ascending triangle pattern is this one right here in the middle. This is my favorite pattern because this is a bullish pattern. Market psychology, what is happening during this time is that may resistance lang. Meaning at this point, may nag-take profits because there's a resistance. So, they're selling at these points right here. And then, when there is selling, prices go down, diba? So, bumabagsak ang presyo. But, if you look at the buying, there will be a certain point na nagbabuy naman ang mga tao, right? So, let's say for example, 1 peso yung buying dito, but on the next buying level, people are buying it at a higher price. So, meaning, hindi na nila pinaabot ng 1 peso. Let's say, mga 1.10, binibili na nila. 1.15, binibili na nila. So, meaning, there's an increasing demand kasi mas mataas yung bili ng mga tao. So, at this point, sa supports niya, it's telling us it's a bearish signal for the buyers. It's just that, pinipigilan tayo ng mga resistance. Now, it's a battle of the bullish and bearish people. Right? Bearish people meaning nagbebenta dito sa taas. At this point, huwag nyo pong papasukin dito sa baba. Don't go too aggressive. You need to confirm kung sino yung mananalo. You have to confirm if it's the bearish people who are selling who will win or the buying who will win, right? In this case, it will reach a point na both the sellers and the buyers will clash. And then we don't know kasi during this point kung sino mananalo, right? If the buying will sustain, then it should break out. Okay? Pag nag-breakout yan, it's a bullish pattern. So, you know, if mas higher chances na mag-breakout siya sa taas. Now, if that breaks out, this is your entry point right here, and then there it is. That's a win for you. Okay, very good example for that is yan ngayon nangyayari kay gold ngayon. Gold is bullish. And I'm looking at the charts of gold. This is the 5-minute chart of gold. If you saw earlier, meron tayong ano dito. So this pattern right here, this is a 5-minute chart of gold. There was a symmetrical triangle dito na nag-breakout siya, then that's a win. Now our topic is an ascending triangle, so yeah, ascending triangle. Ito tayo dito tayo kay Tags. Ito yung paborito ko ng ascending triangle and bullish sa Tags. So here is an ascending triangle right here. So at this instance of the chart, so let me remove this. If you noticed, there is a resistance right here. 1, 2, 3. Right? So, 3 resistances. We'll plot the resistance. But during this point, look at the buying. 1, 2, 3. So, yung buying niya, pataas na ng pataas. Right? So, it did break out but failed. But on the trend, it did another breakout. And then there it is, umakyat. So, that's a win. Basically, right? So, hindi lang isang beses nangyari yan. That's why this is my favorite pattern because the market was okay during this point. It's just that Tugs did do what they call this, a major pullback for Tugs. But there it is. Resistances are sideways during this point. So, nag-bottom out siya dito. Resistances are sideways during this point, but the buying is obviously going up. And then when it did a breakout, strong rally for Tugs. So for day traders, this is very important kasi this can happen a lot. And then pag nag-breakout yan, mag-rally yan, and then target profit kaagad kayo. In day trading, even just a 0.2 or a 0.5 gain or 1% gain, if you do leverage, kung naka times 20, times 30 kayo, ang 1% na gain usually becomes 30% kung nagta times 30 leverage kayo. So day trading, this is very useful. Pag nag-breakout, short trade lang. So you ride the rally and then sell. And that's it. Pera ka agad. This is very useful in day trading. Okay? Then again, wait for the trend if ever overall uptrend siya or downtrend. So that's an instance of a what do you call this? Of an ascending triangle. Here's another ascending triangle right here. The resistance is obviously here. Ayan po. 1, 2, 3. Tatlong beses na hit yung resistance na yan. But as you can see, the buying is right there. Paakit yung buying. So, kahit hindi pang breakout, makikita niyo po yan na pa-breakout na siya. Paakyat yung pattern niya. So, hopefully you can see that and then abangan niyo na po sa breakout. Sa PSEI, sadly, mahirap pa. Mahirap ito. Right? Mahirap itong hulihin kasi you have to watch the market for this to happen. 'Di ba? So, kailangan mo upuan. International market-wise, sa eToro, maganda ito kasi you can do pending orders. Meaning, you can go, sa PSEI, PSE, pwede pala. You can go buying sa 3.06. Ang problema lang, walang stop loss. So, nothing can protect you if mag-fail yung breakout niya. So, international market, you do pending orders sa entry mo and then you have a stop loss at this level. So, pwede automatic itulog kayo. Pwede kayo makatrade nito. So, breakout, pag nag-breakout, strong rally, there it is, and then sell at this point, and then there's a resistance right here, so that's an obvious sell, kasi double top na yan siya. So, if you sold there, then that's a good gain for you. Right? Um, so that's the ascending triangle. One of my favorite patterns kasi overall, the pattern is bullish siya pag mas malaki ang chances na mag-breakout siya pataas, 'di ba? And then the last pattern, which is the descending triangle, often called as a bearish pattern, the descending triangle. Kasi bearish because yung ano niya, yung buying niya walang momentum. So hindi tulad dito na bullish siya kasi paakyat yung buying niya, right? Here pababa yung buying niya, hindi umaakyat, but the selling is going down. So people before, so let's say for example this is 2 pesos. So before, people were selling at 2 pesos, now binibenta nila at 1.9 na lang. So you see the bearish reaction, and then this time 1.8 na lang binibenta na ng mga tao to a point right here. So because this is a bearish pattern, if it mas higher ang chances na mag-breakdown siya. And if mag-breakdown siya, you short sell this and you should be gaining from that kasi magtutuloy yung pagbagsak niya, and then sell right away. Ganun lang. Right? So, descending triangle. This happened here. Kay Tugs then, we have a descending triangle following the ascending triangle. So, it formed a bearish triangle here. And then, when it collapsed on the support, bumagsak si Tugs right there. Okay, so bearish triangle. So many bearish triangles here. We have another bearish triangle formed here. Even the supports is going sideways, pero yung resistance niya pababa. And there it is. Bumaba siya lalo, right? Si Tugs. Okay. Okay, another bearish triangle here. So there it is. Right now, Tugs is looking good. Meron na siyang head and shoulder pattern eh. So, this is good for Tugs. At least napakamura ng Tugs. 1.16 for Tugs. Alright, so that's the descending triangle. It's a bearish pattern. I don't like that. If ever you plan to go short sell, if ever you see short selling, if you see this in the future and it's the market is bearish, the stock is bearish, then you can go short sell this. Alright, never go against the trend. If you see this pero bullish naman ang market or bullish overall, do not trade wag niyo po i-trade sa downside. Pag nag-breakout, sige yan, pwede niyo po i-trade kasi kung overall uptrend naman siya. Right? Never go against the trend. Yun po ang pinaka-importante dito for this to work even for this to work even better. Okay? Yan po ang laging nakakalimutan ng mga nagtuturo ng technical analysis, which is they forget to emphasize that you have to follow the trend for this to work better. Right? The patterns already work, the technical analysis already work. Kung ano mang mga technical analysis ginagamit niyo dyan, MACD, RSI, stochastic, clouds, those work a lot better if you follow the trend. If the trend is an overall uptrend, if the market is on an uptrend, and the signals for your technical analysis is a buy, then that is your confirmation, right? That will make you trade even better. Kung mix yung signals, yes, bullish yung pattern niya, pero yung overall trend niya downtrend, then that's a mixed signal for you. Para pong relasyon yan, if ever yung partner nyo mixed signal, oo, minsan hindi, please do yourself a favor, consider that as a no. Ganito rin sa trading, if ever you get mixed signals, wag na lang po kasi mas lower yung chances nyo of winning in trading that way. Okay? So, pag sinabayan nyo po yan trend, uptrend, tas buy yung mga patterns and everything, tas breakout pa, then buy po yung hahanapin nyo. Never go against the trend. Okay? Very important. Whatever technical analysis you use, check the overall trend. Even in day trading, we will emphasize that a lot, right? Kaya po, ang dami nyo mo nakikita na mga posts na gumagaling na sa trading after the webinars natin is because this is the key actually. Learning how to follow the trend. Okay? Only be aggressive if the trend tells you on that side. Okay, so that's our topic for today. Hopefully, you learned a lot about the topic of trading triangles today. Very effective in day trading also. You can do this. Even in position trading, pwede nyo rin pong gamitin ito. Loris Hoxon, good morning po. Good morning, Loris. LRC Trading, good morning, Boss Lloyd. Good morning din. Alright, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Yung Apple naglabas ng bababa ang revenue nila next earning release nila. Most probably, it will go down. Ang dami pong mga affected na mga retails companies because of the NCOV. biggest market nila is, one of the biggest market is China, and China is heading for a recession. That will affect the markets kasi wala nang gustong lumabas at bumili ng sapatos. Sila Nike, expect for them to drop. Even Apple is going to be affected. So we are expecting lower sales in the next coming days of these companies. Justy, that's from Edgar Galang. Thank you. Right, so charting tayo ngayon. Please post your comments if you have any requests, if you have any questions of the topic on the comments. We are gonna be going through that. LRC Trading, good morning. Boss Lloyd, good morning din. Edgar Galang, check Tesla. Parang symmetrical triangle siya. Let's check out Tesla. Uy guys, may good news ako. Si 2Trade Asia, if you are looking for a broker if you're looking for a broker in the Philippines for PSCI, 2Trade Asia is gonna be releasing soon. Malapit na po, magkakaroon na sila ng stop loss. At least that's gonna help you in your trading, diba? So check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. Check Tesla, parang symmetrical triangle siya. Yes, it is a symmetrical triangle for Tesla. So this is looking good for Tesla. Pag nag-breakout yan, then you know where to enter. And then there it is, voila, right? Good job. Good find. Overall kasi trend ni Tesla is an uptrend. Edgar Galang, Disney and Beyond, parang symmetrical triangle. Then, for Disney and Beyond, right, so unahin natin yung mga isulat ko lang muna ito. Right, unahin natin yung mga nag-request na una para huwag magtampo. John Orvan Ortiz, Sir, sa pag-set po ba ng pattern, need isama yung mga wick ng prices? Yes, kailangan nyo po isama ang wicks ng prices because that is where the price traveled before selling started. Kasi kung bodies lang, ang closing lang yun hindi nyo nakikita talaga saan nagsimula yung selling. So, the wicks will tell you where the selling started. John Orvan Ortiz, paano mo malalaman, sir, kung false breakout? Malalaman mo kung false breakout kung nag-breakout siya in this pattern right here, for example. Meron tayong triangle. Tapos nag-breakout siyang ganyan, right? And you enter. You set your stop loss here. Just in case na mag-false breakout, makakapag-stop loss ka. Right? So, that's an aggressive entry. I have a breakout video po. Andyan po sa video description. How to deal with this. Iba-iba kasi tayo ng aggressiveness, 'di ba? Me, I'm an aggressive trader. Pag nag-breakout yan, papasukin ko yan. Meron pong mga traders na mas conservative approach na they wait. Pag nag-breakout yan, they wait for another candlestick to happen before they enter because that's further confirmation. Meron mga sigurista na trader. So, iba-iba tayong klase. So, it's up to you anong feel ninyo. If you wanna go aggressive, if okay lang if the money is really okay for you, you can go aggressive. Kung okay lang sa inyo mawala. The higher the risk, the bigger the returns, 'di ba? So it's up to you kung ano po. If mas higher risk kayo, pumasok kayo sa unang breakout kasi makukuha nyo lahat ng kita niya. Right? If ever lower risk naman kayo, you always wait for another breakout pero mas maliit na lang ang kita ninyo diyan. So it boils down to preferences po. It's up to you. The NIF, sir, ano ibig sabihin ng 20 times leverage? Right? Very good question. Leverage kasi I think I have a video about leverage already, or if not, I could be wrong. So, I forgot if meron na akong video about leverage. But basically, leverage means humiram ka ng pera sa broker. Okay? For example, yung pera mo, $50 lang. 'Di ba? $50 lang. Ang minimum exposure sa gold is $1,000. Right? For example, eToro, may eToro ka, natanggap mo na yung $50 bonus, may $50 ako dito, anong gagawin ko sa $50 ko? Gusto ko i-day trade kay gold. Ang problema, si gold exposure niya is $1,000 per position. So, for your $50 to fit, you have to leverage it to times 20. Meaning, hihiram ka ng pera kay eToro, i-multiply yung pera mo to times 20. Okay? So, from $50, magiging $1,000 yung pera mo. So, hiram ka ng pera sa kanila, pag nag-gain ng 1% yung asset, let's say si gold, pag nag-gain ng 1%, yung $50 mo, since naka times 20 leverage ka, yung 1% mo, 20% ang gain. So, 20% of 500. Kasi it's as if you put in $1,000. Diba? So, 20% ang gain mo sa $50 mo, that is, so $50, 20 20% is $10. So, kikita ka ng $10 sa $50 mo. So, that's a lot. Right? So, that's leveraging. Pero konting ingat lang sa leverage. It sounds good. Right? Alam ko dito, sila Nestor ba yun? Yung mga nag-leverage sa stocks, yes, because it multiplies your money. Kung wala kayong pera, gusto nyo malaking pera kaagad. If marunong kayo man-trade at wala kayong pera, hindi na po excuse yan. There is leverage. You can use leverage, di ba? Kasi lalaki ang pera nyo. But remember, since your exposure is 1,000, it's as if you're also losing from a 1,000 position. So, double-edged sword yan. Pag nanalo ka, times 20. Pag natalo ka, times 20 din. Ganun po ang leveraging. So, konting ingat po sa leverage. Pero ang kagandahan sa leverage, kay konting galaw lang ng stock, kahit 1% lang ang galaw, malaki na kikitain ninyo. Okay. Noel Taranco, Coach, useful din po ba gamitin yan sa different time frames sa day trading? Yes, very useful in day trading. Itong pattern na ito. Kicks999, yes sir, pa-explain din leveraging sa eToro. Right, I'll write this down. Siguro in the future. If wala pa yung video na yon, dami na natin topics ha. Leveraging, how to protect yourself and how to take advantage of leveraging sa eToro. Right, please be careful ito. Meron akong follower dito na nag-message sa akin, nagka-problema siya kasi $500 niya, isang trade, nag-leverage siya, ubos. Kasi yung $500 niya, laki na nun, di ba? Tapos leverage niya pa ng times 50, patay. So, bumaba, nag-pull back si gold, na-cut loss, nawala yung pera niya. So, please be careful with leverage also. So, we'll talk about that one of these days, okay? This week, pag-usapan natin yan. Gilmer Hipolito, good morning. Marims, pa-check po Avid, ACM, and Yum. Yes, I'm just gonna go through the comments really quick and then we'll go to the charting kasi ito yung medyo boring na parte, right? Yung charting. Annalyn, sir, would you like to ask I would like to ask regarding VULs. Right, very good. What is the best fund to invest in your insurance? Is balanced fund preferable than equity funds to be safe? It is up to you. Okay? If ever ang purpose niyo to get the VUL is number 1, protection, di ba? And number 2, gusto niyo may malaking pera makuha. So gusto niyo ng what do you call this? Ang gusto niyo po is fund development or papalakihin yung funds nyo kasi mahirap pa tayo, then go for equity. But if you want to get extra VUL and gusto mo lang is to protect the funds, for example, may edad ka na, right? May edad na ako. For example lang, 33 pa lang ako, 34. may edad na ako. Let's say I have 10 million right now and gusto ko i-protect itong pera na ito. And I don't really have to put it on a high risk position kasi equity is high risk, high reward, high risk then. I don't really want it to grow that much. I want to protect it so that in the future, kung kailangan ng mga kids ko, buo pa rin yung pera and at the same time, I'm protected. Then go for protection. Ito yung mga balanced fund. Balanced funds usually is a mix of equity and bonds, di ba? So, meron pong ganyan. Sa ProLife, meron po kaming magandang fund which is called the Growth Fund. It's invested globally. Alam niyo naman po, ang equity ngayon sa Pilipinas, napakabagal. So, most probably, yung mga funds ninyo dyan sa VULs ninyo, insurance nyo, ang bagal gumalaw. Diba? Mabagal kasi ang funds sa PSE ngayon. So, kahit naka-equity yan, natutulog yan ngayon. So, we have international investments sa ProLife. So, I will recommend that kasi mas stable yung growth niya, right? And it's more or less has the same, lesser for a bit ng growth kay equity, but at the very least, it's better than bonds. So, it's in between. So, I recommend that instead. So, if you don't have VULs yet, send me a message sa Financial Freedom 101. Pwede po ako maging financial advisor ninyo. I can explain to you more yung mga details niyan. So, very good question from Annalyn. I hope I was able to answer that properly. Frost Phoenix 03, advisable, sir, to buy high dividend stocks. Nga pala, guys, if you need financial advices, investment advices, or even business advices, you can send me a message on my Facebook page. Libre lang po ang consultation sa akin, right? That is my service to all the Filipinos. Frost Phoenix 03, advisable po ba, sir, to buy high dividend stocks, ABA, before X date, then sell right after, any risk po kaya? Your risk is it's gonna drop. You are gonna get the dividends, but expect for the prices of the stock to drop. So it balances out the dividend. So it's up to you. Pinaka recommendation ko dyan, usually kasi pag bullish yung market, if there's high dividend stocks, nagrarally yan going X date. So you just ride the rally. Huwag nyo nang pukunin yung dividends kasi pag kukunin nyo po yung dividends, the prices are expected to drop. So, ma-even out lang yan. Swerte nyo if aakyat rin ulit kaagad yan. But the market is not looking well right now. So, I don't recommend that. Pwede nyo po sakayan yung pag-akyat niya, das ibenta before you get the dividends. Andres Awayan, Sir, good morning. Ano po insights mo kay ISM kahapon? That's a very positive move for ISM, but nothing definite. Right? Wala po tayong definite masasabi kay ISM. I really don't want to hype ISM that much because it's speculative right now. And whenever kasi I have to be responsible with my recommendations kasi whenever I say it's a buy, yung ibang tao nag-all in. Right? Ang daming yung nag-message sa akin na all in sila sa ISM. Told them, wag po kayo mag-all in. Right? Only put in money you can afford to lose. Especially here that it's speculative. Right, kay ISM. So, ISM kahapon is a very positive move. Pero iniintay ko kay ISM, hindi po yan. Expected na kasi yung name change. Right? Ang iniintay ko po kay ISM is if they are gonna be opening and they are gonna be launching well and they give a good impression sa mga tao. If they give a good first impression, I think dito, the third telco is gonna fly. And that is where I will be saying you buy more. Kahapon is maganda i-day trade sana yun kasi ang ganda na news. Andres Awayan, good morning sir. Ano po insights mo kay ISM kahapon? Right? Time check, it's 9:13 so we still have time. Start tayo ng charting at around 9:20. Kasi ang daming tanong So I want to answer all the questions as much as possible first. John Orvan Ortiz, sir, sa mga leverage ba may mga hidden charges? Hindi naman po hidden charges ang leverage. It is gonna be shown to you. For example, I wanna buy a bubble gum. Biro lang. For example, I wanna buy Apple, AAPL. Apple, right here. So, I wanna trade Apple, and then buy. For example lang. So, let's say, for example, I wanna put in $50 pero leverage ko ng times 10. Makikita nyo po sa baba, hindi po naka-hidden charge yan. So, Apple right here. So, $50 leverage is times 10 right here. So, dyan po sa baba, may overnight fees. This is the fees for doing leveraging. So, $50 times 10, right? Basically, umutang kayo ng $450 kay eToro. Overnight fees is 0.11. $0.11 is, hindi po 0.11%, $0.11. So, nasa 5 piso kada araw, overnight fees, right? 5 piso ang bayad ninyo for borrowing $450. That's a lot of borrowing, pero laki nun $450 is around 22,000 pesos, pero 5 piso lang overnight ang binabayad ninyo, di ba? So, that's still okay. I don't recommend leveraging if you're gonna hold it for longer terms. If you just do day trading, right? So, kung magda-day trade lang kayo, overnight fees kasi yan, overnight fees So, if ever hindi mag-overnight yung fees nyo, walang bayad yan. So, that's a free way to multiply your money at palaki ng pera ninyo. Okay? So, that's why leveraging is very useful. It makes you earn a lot for free. Right? Kasi pag hindi nag-overnight yan, ibebenta nyo kaagad within the day. So, if you're day trading, walang overnight fees. Tada! That's how you use leveraging also. Okay? Kaya po, sa mga day traders, it's very favorable to do leveraging. Joseph Tanael, Sir Lloyd, pwede kang gumawa ng copy portfolio topic. I'm thinking kung okay ba kasi pullback yung market baka affected. May bagong dividend growth paki-cover. Yes, very good. Dapat popost ako nito ngayon There's a dividend growth portfolio. Most probably we'll be talking about it tomorrow, right? Dividend growth. Kung gusto niyo po ng dividend investing, this fund is for you. I'm gonna make maybe an article na lang. No need for a video. I'm gonna make an article about this dividend growth portfolio ng eToro. $2,000 po minimum, but this is a combination of all the best dividend stocks out there. So, tutubo po yung stocks ninyo, plus you get the dividends also. So, that's a very big plus. I read about this already. Ang linalagay po nila dito is yung mga companies, yung parameters nila to put the company here are companies that are doing well. How do they know if they're doing well? The dividends are increasing every year. So these are a group of companies whose dividends keep increasing every year. So palaki ng palaki ng palaki ng palaki investment nyo dito. Right? $2,000 only dividends goes. Check it out for today. I'll do a more in-depth video about this. Most probably a separate video na hindi ko na to i-daily grind. But this is very nice. Thank you, Joseph Tanel. I was gonna talk about this. Nigel, gifts, arts, souvenir, wristwatch, ang dami. Sir, pag negative 100 ba, paper loss pa rin yan sa PSE? Yes po, paper loss pa rin po yan. Pero hindi na negative 100 yan. Minsan lang nangyayari yan. Orlando Tanyan, nag-negative 100 lang yan. Say, for example, magkano ang bili mo, mataas, tapos nag-zero out. Diyan lang na negative 100 yan. Orlando Tanyan, morning sir, okay kaya i-trade yung Bybit? Is that a crypto or is that a broker? I don't know what Bybit is. We'll check that out later. Separate ko lang siya. Bybit. Alright. Marim sir, yung topic about eToro it's si Ali and Didi so far no nag-offer nito. Alright, so we'll talk about that also. Edgar Gallen sir, Lord, condolence to your finger. Condolence sa my finger nga. Nakikita nyo pa rin. Yeah. I lost the tip of my finger. Pero it's healing already. It's healing well. So, baka may nag-almusal sa inyo dyan. Anilin, yes sir, I have VUL with ProLife but invested sa equity, planning to switch to growth funds. Thanks for the recommendation. Yes, right. If you have ProLife already, amend it, put it in growth funds. I recommend that instead. Okay, so mga walang pang ProLife dyan, send me a message. I can be your fund advisor. Right. So, let's go. Charting time. Alright, let me just get the list sa mga nang request. Kanina si Fruit daw, kamustahin natin. Let me load my chart layout really quick kasi ang dumi na. Alright, so Fruit. Frutas. After chat, we talked about this. It's now at MA20 yesterday, but I don't like to invest in that anymore. Nakalipad na po yan. Right? If may nag-hype pa sa inyo na uptrend yan, yes, it's an uptrend, but we have bearish signals already. Okay? Remember the patterns that we have with RSI. Huwag nyo na pong hahabulin yan. Nakalipad na yan. Nasa taas na yan. So, bearish divergence. Alright, screenshot po if wala pa kayo nito. So, you can pause the video and then get a screenshot. Now, prices are going up. But RSI is going down already, so or sideways or hindi na nagrarally with the prices. That's what is happening here. So prices are going up but RSI is not giving us momentum anymore. That's a bearish signal. Yes, MA20 dyan. RSI could be wrong. This is the best time to test it out, but I don't recommend it anymore. Nakalipad na po yan. Okay, so masyado mataas na po yan si Frutas. Next kay Frutas is PLC. Ang dami pong stocks na nasa baba pa. Huwag kayong mainggit dyan sa mga nasa taas na. PLC. Right? PLC, let's see if what will happen for kay PLC dito. Maybe it will come back to the support or give us a triangle. So, pag may triangle, at least may breakout tayong papasukin. So, we'll wait for further confirmation, for further movement for PLC. ISM tayo. Right, ISM. Ang ganda ng move kahapon kay ISM. The volume of ISM at these levels is something that you need to look at, right? There is accumulation on these levels right here. And yeah, ISM is at 2 pesos is already very cheap. I would say yes. ISM is good to, this is a good time to start accumulating ISM. Start accumulating lang. No need to go aggressive. Okay? Test buy. So, napakaliit ng portion ng budget nyo kay ISM, lagay nyo dito. If bababa pa yan, then buy more if you wanna speculate with ISM. Pero, wag muna malaking pera. Mamaya na tayo magmalaking pera dyan pag nag-uptrend na yan. Right. Larry Romar, boss, yung now, pwede pa ba ang pasukan? Larry Romar, baka nasabi mo na late kasi ako nagising. Hindi pa naman si now. Tingnan na lang natin si now din. Kasi naganda din na rally ni now kahapon eh. So, inipit lang ang mga tao. Si now, good company. Right now, ganda na rally ni now eh. There's a very good volume spike yesterday. So, yeah, I think maganda itong support nito. It's not really indicative of anything. Downturn pa rin overall si now. But, Wala bearish market. I really don't Yeah, this support right here. Yesterday should be a good signal for now na pwede nyo na po i-testing si now. So get in your support as much as you can for now. Next kay RSM is Suncor International Company naman tayo. Suncor. Suncor Energy. There it is. Ganda ng pattern na pinapakita ng Suncor. We are playing at support levels kay Suncor. So, andito na tayo. This is very good. Suncor is giving us bullish signals already in these bottoms. May resistance tayo. It's a short ascending triangle right here. Pag nag-breakout to, yeah, I would say yes. This is the downtrend of Suncor. Nag-breakout na yan actually. So, but it's forming a triangle right now. May possible resistance tayo dyan. Pag nag-breakout, yes, Suncor is a good find. And WCF. Alright, so I don't know if yun ba yung sa WCF. Let's check WCF here. WCF. Hindi ko po alam ano si WCF eh. ICT. Let's check out ICT. Let's skip that. ICT. Yun, si ICT, bumagsak na naman. Right? We have a possible support for ICT. Hindi possible support. Actually, support yan siya dyan. 1, 2, 3, 4 times actually na-hit yung support na yan. So, let's check it out. Let's check further developments kay ICT. Though, Bollinger Bands, very massive drop for ICT. Mas mababa yung RSI niya. So, wag niyo muna, not time to go aggressive on ICT right now. Let's see if it will stabilize. Ang heavy ng ano ni ICT. Heavy ng drop ni ICT. I cannot recommend it. Mac naman. Si Mac, kamusta na si Mac? I did recommend Mac. May nagtanong sa akin ito anong gusto kong pasukin on the market Mac. Then there it is. Sumakit si Mac kahapon, nag-pullback. But overall, this is looking good for Mac. We're seeing higher highs already for Mac. So, yeah. Nag-fail lang yung breakout niya. So, the next, pag nag-sustain yung breakout niya, that's a good entry point for Mac. This is looking good for Mac already. Okay? So, congrats sa mga nakapasok kay Mac noon pa. Right? Any green soon kay Mac, that's good. MBT. Si MBT, short-term resistance dito. Pag nag-breakout sa MBT, I'd say yeah, nasa supports na tayo kay MBT eh. Right? Very good supports for MBT. Right now, it's forming a descending triangle. Bearish siya, but overall, andito na tayo sa support eh. Sobrang mura na rin MBT. Problema ko lang talaga ang market eh. Trader ang market natin ngayon. So, as much as possible, enter the support. Enter lang tayo sa support. Meron tayong massive support at this level. We are at that level actually. Napakamura ni MBT ngayon. Recommendation ko dito is huwag nyo lang po tingnan ng patterns. Just look at the supports and then that's where you buy. Especially with other markets right now, other stocks, marami pong ganito na nasa supports na. These are buy levels. This is the time to start accumulating. So buy na kayo some ngayon. If ever it goes further down, as long as it's a good company, you just buy more. These are good companies right here. Right? So, as much as possible, accumulate kayo dito. Jeff C. Sir, good morning. Suggest po flag pattern. Next topics. Alright, so yeah, I'll write these down. We'll talk about these one of these days. I love flag patterns also. These are breakout patterns. Ang dami kasing breakout patterns. So, flag pattern is one of them. I write these down. So, pag-usapan natin yan one of these days. Larry, Romar, hinay-hinay lang siguro. Thanks, boss. Alright, so next sa charting requests natin is, tapos na tayo kay Mac, MBT, kay Tugs naman. Tingnan natin si Tugs. Alright, supports for Tugs. This is the support area for Tugs. That's the best buy area. Andun po tayo sa buy area ngayon. I would say, yes, very good company right here. Affected lang ng market. Grabe ang drop ni Tugs. Ayan. Right, so the downtrend is right here. Starting to go sideways. Nag-break na siya ng downtrend niya. So, these supports are good for accumulation kay Tugs. Right? I would say yes, start accumulating na tayo kay Tugs. Disney. International market naman tayo. Disney. Walt Disney yan. Naku po, downtrend na si Disney. May pababa na yung ano niya. Pababa na yung prices ni Disney. So, I cannot recommend Disney anymore. mukhang magda-downtrend pa ito si Disney. Right? We're getting mixed signals right now. There's bullish on the short term, pero overall, pinapakita sa pababa. I don't like these kinds of situation, so I will not recommend Disney for buying muna. Si Beyond naman, kumusta natin si Beyond? Laki ng panalo nyo kay Beyond dati. Right, congratulations. So, Beyond is, ito yung mga signals na symmetrical triangle. So, breakout for Beyond is a good entry point for Beyond. Okay? Avid. So, tignan ko si Beyond. Mag-abang ako ng entry point kay Beyond. Avid naman, may resistance tayo dyan kay Avid. We're very close to that resistance. I think kung mag-breakout ito, it's a very good entry kung mag-breakout. It's bullish overall, so pag nag-breakout yan, that's a good signal. ACB, Aurora Cannabis. Ayan, sa mga... Uy, by the way, nagsisimula na maging legal ang cannabis sa Pilipinas. So, yeah. Good luck sa sa regulation yan. Maraming mag-illegal yan. Hindi nga natin makontrol yung jaywalking 'di ba? So, anyways, ACB volume is there for ACB. It's just that I want it to stabilize even further. Ang ganda na ng RSI niya, pinapakita na RSI. So, ACB should be starting to stabilize anytime soon. Need further confirmations to really say na pero yung volume niya paakyat niya. I think ACB is gonna be doing well in the next coming days. Accumulation for this one, it's already doing good. Yum. Ano ba si Yum? Yum Brands. Alright, I don't know this company, so please do your due diligence. Eto, nag-fail ng breakout yung ascending triangle niya, and then when it failed, bumaba sa baba. Nasa resistance na naman tayo. Breakout lang po for this one right here, for Yum. Si Bybit. Ano ba yan si Bybit? Hindi parang broker siguro yan si Bybit So, I'm not really sure what that is. Jeff C, good morning sir. Suggest Larry Romar, tagal ko nahawak ang MBT. Laki nga boss na binagsakya. Totoo po yan. It's the market right now, right? With the ENCOV, with President Duterte, checking out the big companies, yung mga anomalya nila. So, natatakot ng investors. And if there is no investors sa market natin, chupitero lang lahat. Mga chupitero are impatient, they are gonna sell their stocks, and pag nagkabentahan, bumabagsak yan. That's what's happening in the market right now. Okay? Larry Romar, good luck sa mga addict. Good luck nga sa mga addict. Anyways, you can put regulations, pero I don't think Philippines, yung authorities natin is really ready for that. Yeah, that's my point. I love the government. I love the government to do better. I would say kulang pa. Yung simple mga jaywalking, yung traffic rules nga natin, inaabuse. Yung mga MMDA, inaabuso pa nga ng mga violators. Sa ibang bansa, kinulong na yan. Right? Dito sa atin, wala. Kulang pa ng pangil. President Duterte is doing a good job, even if it's affecting the stocks, but everything needs to be fixed, right? I hope bigyan na ng mas higher authority yung MMDA. Sa US, yung nagta-traffic, mga police mismo. So, I hope merong ganun na lang. Larry Romar, good luck sa mga addict yan. Benji Anabia, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pa-request po, please, make a video tutorial about free float level. Alright, makakatulong po ba ito sa trading? Not that much. But yeah, we'll talk about that one of these days. Right? Kasi patapos na yung oras natin. It's already 9:30. That's all the time that I have for today. Last lang, pagbigyan na kita, Edward. JFC, kahit na alas 9:30 na. JFC, right? It's at buy levels. Accumulate lang tayo. You don't have to trade this. This is a very good support for JFC. We have divergence at that support. I'd say yes. Buy it already. Buy some now. If ever it goes on an uptrend, then buy more in the pullback. If it goes further down, just buy more. Accumulate on this kind of market. Larry Romar, correct ka dyan, boss. Dapat magsimula muna sa authority. Yes. Alright. So, that's it for today. I hope you learned a lot for today's episode. Bukas ulit, usap tayo. I have so many, daming request na topic. That's very good. We're gonna talk about these in the next coming episodes of the Daily Grind. So, see you tomorrow. And as always, let's get rich together. Bye everyone. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video and share this video. Huwag niyo po kakalimutan. Huwag niyo po kakalimutan yung webinars natin. March 7 po with Arfi Gavillanes, the winner of the December eToro trading competition. 500%. If you wanna learn how he does it, join the webinar. Andyan po sa video description ang link ng registration. Please register. Bye po!